All right, in this video, we're gonna go through the top 6 reasons why you would want to raise a family in Calgary, Alberta. Now, I'm Vanovermeire. I've been selling real estate in this town for, well, 23 years now, and I've helped a lot of families move here. I've helped a lot of families just start out and buy their first home here and get established in this community. So I have lots to say in this subject. Now, if you do like this video, I'm gonna ask you to do me a really big favor and hit the like button. And you can also subscribe so you can actually see more of these videos, and of course ring the bell and be notified when these videos come up when I do more of them. All right, so reason number 1 that you'd want to raise a family here, this really is a friendly city, and I can't say enough about this. I mean, for a big city, we have 1.4 million people here, and I just find as I've visited other big cities in Canada, I find like a lot of people get upset in traffic, and people seem to be always stressed, and but in Calgary it's just more laid back. This has just always been Calgary. We're at the foothills of the Rockies, we're kind of this cowboy town, but it's always just been this really laid back vibe. And for the most part, people are just really easygoing and really not too stressed about anything. And why not? We got a great quality of life here. So I think you're just gonna find overall, it's just really friendly, which is really good for kids. You want your kids to grow up around nice people who are friendly. It makes them friendly. The second thing for growing a family here in Calgary is we do have a really diverse culture. And I talk about this a lot, but this is a real benefit for raising families. You know why? Because it's really important for your kids to be comfortable with all cultures. When we're exposed to all cultures, it makes us more rounded as human beings. We're able to recognize other people's point of views. We get to recognize other people's opinions and how they see things, and that just makes us all a better person. And that's really the environment we want for our kids. And it's awesome that in Calgary we have every single culture you can imagine, and you can expose your kids to this, and believe me when I tell you, it's going to make your kids very well-rounded, which makes it an awesome place to have families. All right, so number 3 for raising a family in Calgary, sports. Well, I know not everybody's into sports, and believe me, there's a lot of art culture here as well, so it's not just sports. But I think the cool thing about sports for all kids, even if it gets a limited exposure of them, we need our kids to be active, right? We don't want our kids just never going outside or not doing anything that's really causing them to be active, and Calgary really offers this. I don't care what sport you're involved in, we have it here, whatever it is, skiing, hockey, soccer, baseball. The sky's the limit. Kayaking, just hiking. The list can go on and on and on and on. But whatever you want to get your children into here to get them active, whether it's summer, whether it's winter, it doesn't matter. Calgary offers it, and I would encourage you, if you live here or if you're planning on moving here, get your kids involved in this, because they will appreciate that. Not only will they be healthier, but they're going to meet other kids. It's going to be better for them, and of course they're going to learn some great life lessons, and Calgary offers that. All right, number 4, safe. Of course, who doesn't want to raise their children in a place that's safe? And I have to tell you, for a big city, I'm not saying we don't have crime here. We do. It's not like, crime doesn't happen here. It does. But overall, this is a relatively safe city to live in. So your kids are going to feel safe here. We just have a relatively low crime rate compared to other major cities that you'll find in Canada, especially, or even compared to even other places in the US or abroad. So this is a relatively safe community. Now, of course, there's some communities in Calgary that have less crime than others, and we've talked about this in previous videos, and we'll talk more about it as time goes on in other videos. But overall, as I keep saying, you can feel comfortable in just about any location in this city and feel safe growing up here and having your kids grow up here. All right, but the last thing is of course, we have a lot of variety of different churches here as well, and I think we embrace the religious beliefs that everybody has, and I know for a lot of people, they want to give their children some exposure to spirituality and Christianity or non-Christianity or non-denominational, I don't care what it is, but there is a lot of different kinds of churches that are available here. So I think the fact that Calgary has so many different cultures, A lot of these cultures have brought their religious beliefs into Calgary, so whatever religious belief that you hold and the religious beliefs that you want to expose your children to, Calgary offers that. So you can really embrace that and give your children that ability to experience some form of spiritualism, and of course be able to connect with like-minded people like yourself that maybe have similar beliefs. Now, I'm speaking from experience here because I raised my family here, and I was very, very excited and happy when I remember when my children were small to be able to be in a city like Calgary, and my children were exposed to all of these as well. We were able to have my oldest daughter involved in figure skating. My youngest daughter definitely was involved in skiing, and of course both of them have excelled in those sports, and it's been very good for them. And of course now I even go skiing with my youngest daughter, and of course we can ski the whole mountain together and have lots of fun. And that's the wonderful thing about Calgary, and I think my daughters have definitely enjoyed living in Calgary, and they were very grateful for the environment that they grew up in. So I'm speaking from experience when I give you the goods on what it's like to have a family here in Calgary. If this video has been enjoyable to watch and it's been helpful for you, please do me a big favor and like it. And of course, I'd also appreciate if you would subscribe it because you can see more of these videos. And lastly, click the bell button because you'll be notified as I do these videos, and I do lots of them. And I think you'll find that you'll continue to receive some good information on what it's like to be living in Calgary and owning real estate here and doing business here and all the above.